What's going on, guys? Since I've been addicted to this game recently, I decided to do a countdown of my top 5 favorite bosses of Dark Souls 3. Be aware, this isn't a list of the hardest bosses, just my favorite ones in the game. I'm warning you now that there will be spoilers, so this is your spoiler alert. Now let's go into the countdown at number 5. At number 5, we have the twin princes, Lothric and Lorien. The fight starts off with Lorien teleporting around the arena, then after killing him, Lothric gets on his back, and you have to keep killing Lorien until you drain Lothric's health bar to the end. The thing I love about this fight is how chaotic it can be with Lorien teleporting everywhere around the arena, and Lothric shooting her magic at you. It gets really chaotic. It's the last Lord of Cinder you kill before the final boss, and it's an epic 2v1 battle. For that, let's go to the number 4 spot. At number 4, we have Iudex and Champion Gundyr. Iudex is an awesome tutorial boss fight that really teaches you the mechanics of dodging, patience, and not being greedy. I love the style of this warrior versus warrior fight. Iudex's second stage also threw me off a lot. I originally panicked and got myself killed, but all in all, Iudex is an awesome tutorial boss fight. Now truthfully, I like Champion Gundyr better than Iudex because Iudex gives off an epic fight, but it really isn't that difficult. Champion Gundyr, however, gives that epic warrior versus warrior battle that you want, being highly aggressive, super fast, and just an all-out fun battle. I know this should count as 2 separate bosses, but come on, they're pretty much similar, other than that Iudex's crazy transformation halfway through the fight. Now let's move to the number 3 spot. Jeez, this has to be one of the most nerve-wracking fights for me in the entire game. At number 3, we have the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I couldn't fit the whole name because I have a text limit, but oh well. The Dancer is probably the creepiest boss in the whole game, and for me, one of the hardest. Her moves are very abnormal, and it's extremely hard to predict her next move. She has some of the longest combos I have ever seen. And as soon as one ends, she begins another. Just 2 or 3 hits from her is enough to kill you, so either bring a shield or prepare to have your dodging skills put to the test. When she broke out her Spin of Doom, I began scrambling away as fast as I could. Don't even get me started with the music. The music playing along with the footsteps echoing made this fight a ton more scary than it already was. All in all, I love this boss. After keeping you on your toes the entire battle and keeping you paranoid the whole fight, it was an awesome feeling to finally take her down. Now we go to the number 2 spot. At the number 2 spot, we have the Soul of Cinder. He's probably the best final boss you could have for this game. He offers everything from magic attacks to heavy great swords to curved fire weapons. He has the whole arsenal. It is a long fight, however, with his 4 stages, but it is an epic one. I can guarantee that multiple people got emotional when they entered the second stage and heard the music from the Gwyn Lord of Cinder fight. The amount of throwbacks this game has is awesome, and for that, let's move to the number 1 spot. And my favorite boss of Dark Souls 3 has to go to the Abyss Watchers. Likely everyone's first Lord of Cinder in Dark Souls 3, this boss fight is just awesome. It begins with a regular 1v1 fight until a second Watcher jumps in and begins 2v1ing you. Then a third Watcher jumps in with red eyes, but he begins attacking the other Watchers. This fight is just a bloody free-for-all with the background, the best soundtrack for a boss I've ever heard. In the second stage, the Watcher resurrects himself with the blood of the fallen Watchers and he gains a fire buff. His combos get much more intense and much more punishing. Although I never really had a difficulty problem with this fight, this is definitely my favorite fight in the game. And that concludes my list for my top 5 favorite bosses of Dark Souls 3. Let me know your favorite fight in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe if you want more Dark Souls 3 videos, and yeah, peace out.